Good morning, friends. It is Tuesday, March 30th. It's the last day of March. Tomorrow we start a brand new month of April. And this morning, today, at some point, I'm going to spend some time trying to investigate who has a birthday in April because even though we're not at school and doing our calendar the way we usually do, I still want to make sure we celebrate your April birthdays if we can't be back in our classroom. And so I'm going to be doing that today. That's one of the things I'm going to be doing today. The other thing I want to do today is I want to go over the Xwords that you guys sent me yesterday. Some of these words will have an X in the front of the word, and some of these words will have an X in the back of the word. And I want you to think about all the X words that you've talked about or you'll be talking about today, and also the ones that you talked about yesterday, because we're going to choose 5 to put into our green words journal today. And you can either choose one that starts with an X or one that has an X at the bottom. So let me go over some of the ideas that you guys sent in to me. So the top says X is for, and then these words in the blue are the ones that have the X at the front. So say is from Yutong. That's her last name. It starts with the uppercase X, and because it's a name, you have to do the uppercase X. Jordanson and Xerox. And Xerox is interesting because it has a Z in the front and a Z in the back. The Z in the front is an uppercase Z because it's the name of a company. The Z at the, or excuse me, let me rephrase that. The X at the front is uppercase because it is the name of a company. The X in the back of the word is a lowercase because it's at the end of a word, and we'll do lowercase letters the rest of the way through a word. But her two X's are saying different sounds. So in the word Xerox, you hear this first X saying the Z sound, as in xylophone. But the X at the end is saying the right sound that we usually hear for X, which is a X, X, a K and an S sound together. X. So this is Xerox. This is a company that makes photocopy machines. This is from Kyler and Jordan. This is X-ray. And X-ray is something you would get at the doctor. I'm sure Amelia is familiar with this after her broken bones in her arm or wrist, I think it was. So she probably had an X-ray when she went to the doctor before she got her cast. Levi sent in the word Xbox, and Xbox has an X in the front, and then at the end it has an X for box, and the X is saying X. So that's his video game that he likes to play, his gaming machine, Xbox. So that would be an uppercase X for the name of the game. And then Amelia, Troy, and Gia sent in xylophone. And again, xylophone, that X is saying the Z sound. So that's the musical instrument that goes with the story that I read you yesterday. So these words in the red at the bottom, these are words that have the X at the end of the word. So I wrote here, X is in. So when we do our calendar song every morning, we say X is in box, and we go X, X, box. So looking at these words, Jordanson and ox, so O-X, ox with the X, X at the end. Ethanson an axe, like chopping that you would use to chop wood with, axe, A-X, axe. Allison, Troy, and Jordan sent in fox, so F-O-X, fox. Brooklyn and Jordan sent in box, and this is the one we practice in our calendar, B-O-X. Again, the X at the end, saying X. Troy, his family, his mom told me that he is adamant about not just using the word wax, but he wanted to talk about earwax. And that's the stuff that our families have to clean out of our ears with a Q-tip. And so earwax is something that maybe you're familiar with, that wax has the X on the end. And then this wax is what I was thinking of when I think about like a candle. Like here's a candle that I've been burning, and you can kind of see the wax that gets melted when I light my candle. So this is wax with the X on the end. So again, it's C Xerox, X-ray, box, xylophone, ox, axe, fox, box, earwax, or wax. Or you could come up with your own X ideas, or maybe an X idea that was in the work this week, or in the story we read last night. So I want you to choose 5 to put into your Green Words, Words, Words journal today for the letter X. And X is going to be at the back of your journal because it's towards the back of our alphabet. The other thing I wanted to talk with you this morning about was our 2 new sight words. So the first one, and I know you guys don't have homework to refer to and to build these words, but you can still practice them and do them at home. The first word is H-E-R-E, and that word says here. We are here in our homes right now. The H goes to the top, so we'll go H. The E stays in the middle, so we'll go here. E, R stays in the middle. E, R, E stays here in the middle. No basement letters, nothing going under the line. So we'll go H-E-R-E, H-E-R-E, H-E-R-E spells here, here, here. And then M-E spells me. And M is in the middle here. Okay. Sadie must be getting a squirrel in the front yard. Sorry about that. M-E, M is in the middle and E is, and when I say getting a squirrel, I don't mean literally getting a squirrel. I mean she's just barking at it, but she takes her job serious. Sadie, no. Hey. So M and E are in the middle. So M-E, M-E, M-E spells me, me, me. Oh, for goodness sakes. Sadie! Shh. Sorry. She gets in trouble when she does that. O-F spells of. T-H-E-Y spells they. S-A-I-D spells said. And W-A-N-T spells want. These 2 are the ones we did on our first week off of school. And then last week we did these 2. And then now we're into the 2 new ones for this 3rd week we're off of school. So O-F is O-F, O-F, O-F spells of. T-H is tall, E in the middle, Y going down into the basement. So we'll go T-H-E-Y, T-H-E-Y, T-H-E-Y spells they. Said has middle, middle, middle. S-A and I are in the middle. D is going tall, so we'll go S-A-I-D, S-A-I-D, S-A-I-D spells said, said. And want is W-A-N-T, middle, middle, middle letter, and then T goes to the top line, so we'll go tall for T. So we'll go W-A-N-T, W-A-N-T, W-A-N-T spells want, want, want. And then after we practice spelling them, let's just read them. This one, the new one is H-E-R-E spells here, M-E spells me, O-F spells of, T-H-E-Y spells they, S-A-I-D spells said, and W-A-N-T spells want. Here, me, of, they, said, and want. Now I want to just clarify, this here is a location here, like saying I'm here at home, or I'm here, I wish I was here at school, but I'm not. This kind of here is not the one that we do with our ears. That's a different spelling of here. So this kind of here is here, like a location word. All right, so even though we're not in class and we're not able to practice these on our calendar every day, I really want you guys to still continue practicing these at home every day like we normally would, so that when we get back to school in a couple of weeks that you guys will be familiar with these words and that we can continue adding new words. But I just want you to make sure that you practice, because truly, if you want to learn how to do something anything well, you have to practice it. So please try your best to keep up with practicing these as much as you can, okay? At least once a day if you can. All right? We'll chat with you soon.